What is going on, everybody? Wade here, back with another review for you. Today I am going to be reviewing NASCAR Heat Evolution. I am so glad that I decided to rent this game and not buy it, because it is one of the biggest letdowns this year and possibly one of the biggest letdowns in the past decade. Being the NASCAR fan that I am and just a fan of racing in general, I really had high hopes for this game. The new developer, they developed NASCAR Heat. NASCAR Heat Evolution is pretty terrible. It's horrible. It's terrible. It's In 2016, why are NASCAR fans still having to play 10-plus-year-old games? Okay, NASCAR Thunder 2004 was, to me, the last truly great NASCAR game. NASCAR Thunder 2004 had so many features. The controls were amazing. The season was great. The career mode was great. There's a ton of paint schemes. Words just can't really describe how great NASCAR Thunder 2004 was. It was a NASCAR fan and gamer's dream. To be honest, NASCAR 14 and 15 are not, they're average, okay, at best. Most would say they were bad, but NASCAR Heat Evolution makes those games look great. That's how bad NASCAR Heat Evolution is. Okay, these guys really screwed it up. This game is an insult to NASCAR fans. It's an insult to racing fans. It's an insult to gamers, really. This game has so many problems. First of all, the visuals. No. Why do these guys make a game that looks like it's barely passable to be on PlayStation 3? I mean, NASCAR 15 and 14 look better than this, okay? It's bad. It's ugly. As you're driving, you can actually see the fence. The fence loads as you drive. The fence is literally loading as you drive. That's how terrible. And if you look in the stand, don't even look in the stands. The people in the stands are not NASCAR fans, okay? They don't even look like human beings. They look like pieces of cardboard colored by a 10-year-old. I mean, it's terrible, okay? It's terrible. It's so sad. I don't know whether to be sad or mad. I really don't. Because the game they're charging $60 for this game. $60, okay? They're charging a full price for a game that is worth about $10, if that. I gave them $10 because at least they put in an effort. I was really hoping this developer would at least add some features, improve on some things, but the game should really be called NASCAR Heat Devolution, because it's basically going backwards. This game goes backwards as far as NASCAR games progression. It's going the opposite direction. And if you're a fan of NASCAR or racing in general, you're going to want to hear these cars roar. You want to hear the rumble, right? Well, unfortunately here, the game's audio is so terrible. It sounds so bad. The cars sound terrible. Okay, the music is laughable. It's terrible. And the spotters, like the in-car audio, awful. Okay, it's actually infuriating. Your spotter will annoy you to the point of no return. Even if you do a short race, you will hear the spotter say, "Still there, at least about, I don't know, 100 times. It's that annoying. Of course, unless you're first or you're last, okay? If you're next to a car, he will say, "Still there," and it's so annoying. You know, the developer said that the game would have improved AI, but I guess they lied, because the AI is terrible. It's hideous. You won't believe how many times I crashed due to the AI's stupidity. There were countless times where I was just driving, minding my own business, not even 3 wide, and if one of the cars just barely touches you, you spin out, you'll slam into the wall. One of the biggest gripes I had with this game is that you have to continuously restart. And that kind of lends itself to the controls, right? Like the controls, the sensitivity is not good. The sensitivity, if you just play it out of the box and you don't touch any of the settings or anything, It's pretty difficult to control the car and make sure that it doesn't spin out. I just wanted to go in and enjoy some races. You know, I chose some different tracks. I played with the settings a little bit, and I just eventually just gave up. I said, I'm not going to waste any more time playing this game. I'm to the point now where I just wish EA Sports would pick it back up and just, you know, take everything they learned from NASCAR Thunder 2004, you know, to even 2005, and sort of implement the great ideas and just run with it. I don't know. I'm just at a point where I just don't know what to say or what to do anymore. I mean, you can't rotate the camera while you're driving. There's no leaderboard up at the top. All the pit crews have generic uniforms, and the driving is not realistic. Nothing is realistic about this game. Nothing is authentic to NASCAR. And the flags are another problem. I mean, there could be like a pile up, and it won't call the yellow flag until like 10 seconds later. So I really don't have much positive to say about this game. You know, there's 40 drivers. Yay! They got 40 drivers in there. That's an accomplishment. Hey, there's another positive. They got all the tracks. But you know what? Why have all the tracks when you can barely race? Why have all the tracks if everything else sucks? Don't go out and buy this game because you're a NASCAR fan. Don't do it. Don't give them your money. Don't think that, well, you know, maybe I'll like it over time, you know, maybe I'll just get used to the controls, you know. Don't. It's not worth it. I tried it, okay? I played it, I installed it, I uninstalled it multiple times, thinking that my next experience would be better. But no, after sitting there wasting 30 minutes each session, I got fed up, and I put it back in the case, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm sending it back to GameFly. So with all of that being said, my final score for NASCAR Heat Evolution is a 0.5 out of 5. I'm done. As always, be sure to friend me on PSN at Wade S. Williams. I've really enjoyed accepting some of your friend requests. I've gotten a few. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for sitting through this review. And you're welcome for saving you $60. Peace.